What's going on, guys? Your boy Apathy, and today I got a video for you guys only, to help you improve your aim or gun skill on Black Ops 3, and I got 5 great tips to help you do that. Now, I did this video during Ghost, and I did a similar video on AW, but I have been grinding this game, and I wanted to do this video again on Black Ops 3 because I need to help you guys. Like, you ask me, how'd you aim so good, Apathy? Why are you called Apathy the Legend, the shooter of 3000 Mark 5? Well, I'm about to show you guys why I'm called that. So we're going to start off with tip number 1, which is your sensitivity. A lot of people play in a very high sensitivity, or they don't play in a high enough sensitivity and wonder why their shot's so bad. For the first thing, please do not play on 1 or 2. If you're playing on one of those, prayers. Those are too slow, man. Too slow. What I recommend right now, the best sensitivity is 5/5. Please don't play around with the, oh, let me put it on 5 and 4 or 4, 3 and 7. Like, don't play with none of that, man. Don't get it complicated. Don't get it twisted. Make it simple, nice. 5/5, 4/4 is good as well. You can even go as low as 3 if you're gonna be a really like stationary AR. But if you're a sub or you're gonna start roaming, in my opinion, 4 to 5 sensitivity is the best. If you think 5 is a little bit too fast, you can go down to 4. A lot of us pros are playing on 5 right now, and some are playing on 4. But in my opinion, 5 is so good for this game. Oh my god. Especially with the wall running and everything, you get to lock in really quick. You know, if you play on 3, it's slightly slower. You might be at a disadvantage sometimes. Now for the next tip, we're going to be talking about centering. A lot of you guys already know what that is, but I'm going to go over it very quickly. Centering is pretty much going at the corner of an area and already center. Like, if, for example, if someone were to be there. So as I'm running, you see I'm always at the middle of my screen. I never let go of the middle of my screen. If I were to go into a building, I obviously center up and then center back down. And I'm always centering because that's how I'm going to be able to lock in right away. See, I turned the corner, I was already centered on their body, and all I have to do is aim in and shoot and just make sure, you know, I keep my gun steady. But as long as you do that, it's always going to be good. Just make sure to center all the time. Even, for example, when you go into the building, wherever you go, just center, centering, centering, centering. Now you go down because you're going downstairs, center up, now go back up. And it's just centering around the map. It's obviously really effective. This is a technique used in Halo because you always want to be looking down the middle, especially with a sniper. But in this game, it's really important and effective as well because you obviously want to be centering. You never know when a guy's going to be around the corner. So I'm turning around the corner, center, just aim in, kill him, turn around corner, center, and aim in. Now for the third tip, I'm going to be talking about controller and personal preferences. And a lot of people ask me, Apathy, do you have a scuff? Apathy, what do you use on your scuff? Well, I'm going to get into that right now. For the first thing I want to talk about is why I have a scuff. Now, scuffs are obviously really effective in this game, and it was just like it was in AW. The fact that you could jump while shooting is very beneficial. It helps so much the fact that you can aim and shoot at the same time while in your midair. So that's something that I feel like is needed. Unless you play on claw, then you could get used to it. But I really do suggest having a scuff. But for the most part, a huge reason why I like my scuff is because I have dome sticks. Now, people are going to ask, what are dome sticks, Apathy? I'm kidding, you guys probably know. They are the dome sticks for the controller, which are pretty much like PlayStation 2 sticks. And I really like them because, for some reason, I feel like my shot is better on them. Some people like the original scuff stick, some people like, god damn, some people like just anything else. But me personally, I love my dome sticks. I feel like it makes your shot better. So the biggest thing is to make sure you are using sticks that you like and sticks that are gonna, you know, help you improve your aim. You guys can even try dome sticks if you're interested in them. I personally, like I said, I like them. God, what? So I personally love dome sticks, but at the end of the day, it's personal preferences. If you don't really like them or you like the original sticks, then stick to what you're good with. I always like to, or suggest you guys experiment with other sticks, and then maybe you like them as well, and they might make you improve. But I feel like a reason I have a really good shot is definitely because of my dome sticks. Also, you could try things out like control freaks. Those usually help out a lot of people that, you know, that maybe struggle with long range gunfights or aiming in. For example, I know about 3-4 pros who use them, like Clay, and I feel like he has a really good shot, so obviously it helps him. Hey, show you my controller. You see right now I do have dome sticks, and they are beautiful. I also have grips on the back of the controller. I don't like use it. I use the regular scuff grips because it does make me feel a little bit more secure when I hold my controller. I don't like the pro grip because it hurts my fingers like the way they have like the dents in. I don't know, but just definitely try out the stuff. Make sure you're comfortable with what you're playing or what you're using. Now for the fourth tip, we're going to be talking about movement and aiming, and this is one of the most important things in this game. I'll be giving you guys some little tips with that. So the first tip is definitely always aim in while you're in midair unless he's nearby. And now what do I mean by that? What do you mean by that, Apathy? What can that be? Well, a good tip I do, and I explained in AW, is you always want to aim in while you're mid-air or like pre-aim. For example, let's say I'm running on this wall, I'm going around this corner, I'm already pre-aiming, and I have an advantage because the other guy has to zoom in while I'm already aiming in, and that's a huge reason. That's a huge thing I love doing. I always love wall running, going around the corner and just aim it like this and just shoot. And I always get these crazy kills because of it. What I like calling it like AW, like when you're shooting someone and you boost to the side, and you do like this, and I'll always hold your aim while you're doing that as well, unless they're literally like really close where you can hit it with a hip fire, just like that, and then you can zoom out and zoom back in. This is gonna help you win a lot of more gunfights in air. Aiming, just holding down the aim like this, just holding it down while you're fighting it, because that way you're already locked onto them and you're obviously gonna win it. Another tip is a dash to the shoot. What do I mean, the dash to the shoot? Well, this goes with the movement as well. Pretty much when you enter a room, you could do this dash and then just go in and then shoot them right away. It's really effective because this movement's really good. For example, let's say I want to break this barn right here. Instead of going like this, sometimes you obviously could just dash in there and then you already catch them off guard, and it's kind of hard to react to that. Like, for example, let's say someone is like right here pre-aiming this, right? And then you out of nowhere, get to kill this guy, you out of nowhere go like this. You're going to kill them 80% of the time, and that's a really good technique to do as well, especially when it comes to breaking in areas. Also, I really suggest you use your boost when you're in gunfights or wall run on top of certain buildings. For example, people, if you're shooting someone right now, you know, you could AW them. Like, you could double boost up and then try to like juke their bullets and then get an advantage on them. Especially if they're playing on a lower sensitivity, it's kind of hard for them to regain and kill you. Another technique you use, which I was trying to explain a little bit earlier, is the wall run into your advantage. For example, let's say you're about to go inside a building, or not even a building. Let's say you're about to go around the corner. If I do this, and you're all the way down there, and let's say, alright, so this is what I do. I'll give you my little secret. So when I go into this room, I don't go right away. I don't just go like this. I wall run it, and I'm gonna show you right now. Let me just kill this bot. I always do this, and I wall run it like that. And there's a guy here. I have the element of surprise because this guy's probably like this. If I'm jumping out from so high above, like, that's a technique a lot of pros are gonna start doing sooner or later. I know me, Zuma, Hugh, like some of us do it already. But if I do this and I go all the way up, that was a terrible that was a terrible wall run. Hold up, let me get some more momentum. If I do this and just come around the corner at such a height, like, I'm gonna catch you off guard and I'm gonna kill you. And I don't only do that for there, I also do it for this side. Let me get here real quick. And this is a technique you can use like on a lot of corners to catch them off guard. I even do it here because this is a perfect corner when the hill is here. You go so high up and I just kill one guy or two. Obviously I might die after, but it's the element of surprise that catches him off guard and you just end up killing a couple son of a bitches. Now for the last tip before I go, I'm going to be talking about sprinting / walking, when it should be done and when you shouldn't. And this game, this is not AW, right? In AW, you're allowed to get away with sprinting everywhere, hitting people with the movement, you know, catching people, just being so reckless. We're more back to, you know, you got to pre-aim, you got to position yourself better. It's more traditional, skillful COD in my opinion. So it's something I've been doing in Black Ops 3 a lot is pre-aiming almost every corner. You know, when I'm about to go inside a building, you don't want to run in like this. I'm pretty sure a lot of amateur players just do this, unless you're a kill whore. Because I remember when I was a kill whore, I would kill whore. So like a lot of amateur players just run through buildings, run through corners. No, man, that's not how you play Call of Duty, man. We're not playing AW. We're playing a more traditional where a guy's going to be in a position and you got to be ready to win your gunfight and kill his ass. So usually what you want to do is you always want to stop at doorways. Usually you want to stop at doorways, kind of walk again, you know, walk, pre-aim corners, and that way you're going to win a lot of gunfights that you probably shouldn't have won. Like for example, let's say somebody's camping this corner right here. If you do this, if you simply just run like an idiot, try to outgun him, you might get a shot in him. I'm not gonna lie, because that's how the game is. But you're gonna die 90% of the time. Now, if I were to just walk around this corner or do the wall run, we won't do the wall run thing. We'll just bird's eye. If I were to, god damn it, you damn bots! Oh sweet, I got a good spawn. So if I were just to walk around this corner and do this, I actually have the chances go from 90% to like 60% of surviving, or 50% of surviving. So remember guys, make sure you're walking when you should and sprinting when you should. Don't get caught off guard all the time, because then you just look like an amateur, a dumb player that has no head. You know, you always want to preempt corners, you always want to walk around the corners. This is more traditional, you know, you can't really get away with all that movement stuff. So in this game, you have to go back to playing a little smarter, preempting corners. Like like if you watch me play, like I sprint in areas where I know usually there's not going to be someone, and then when I know it's like a hot area, I'm very cautious. I'm like preempting corners. You know, I'm playing smarter now, and it's just because it's not a W. So I've been playing pretty good at this game. Trust me, it works. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. 5 tips to how to improve your aim/gun skill in this game, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This game has been so great. I hope to do more tip videos and all that good stuff in the near future. If you really did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You guys have been an awesome crowd, and I can't thank you enough for watching the video. Hope this helps you, and have a great day. Peace out, everybody.